So, ladies and gentlemen, today we're going to tell you the story of probably the most important backstop in Ottawa NHL history. He wasn't with the modern NHL Senators, but was a big part of the first era of the Senators. He even went back to the team several times when the team moved and was in trouble. Bill Beveridge, what a story. When he was born, you knew he was going to be great. He was born in Canada Day, 1909. Now, 5'8", 170. Played 9 seasons in the NHL for Detroit Cougars, the Ottawa Senators, St. Louis Eagles, Montreal Maroons, and of course the Rangers. Now, the Senators first signed Beveridge, but he broke in as an NHL rookie on loan to the Detroit Cougars in 1930. His season with Detroit was not successful, and he was returned to the Senators after the season. He first received playing time for Ottawa during the 31 season, taking part in 8 contests. The Senators were not a good team that year, and his goals against average was a rough 3.69. When Ottawa suspended operations for 32, Beveridge found himself in the minors with Providence. He led the CAL in wins that year. Now, Ottawa resumed playing the NHL for 33 after that year off, and Beveridge was back with the Senators as a backup to the great Alex Connell. Remember this name. After Connell injured his knee in the December game in Chicago, Beveridge had a chance to play regularly. He got 3 blanks in his first 8 games, but did not keep the job when Connell returned. When Connell struggled, Beveridge was able to play more. He played one more season for the Senators and went with the rest of the players to play in St. Louis for the Eagles. When the Eagles folded, the players were dispersed in a draft where he was picked up by the Habs. However, he never played for the Canadiens, being sold to crosstown rivals Maroons, again to substitute for Alex Connell when he retired. In 36, the Maroons obtained Laurent Chabot from Chicago. Beveridge couldn't get back in the lineup after Chabot took over goalie duties. However, Chabot, who at the time was 35, retired after a season, seemingly giving Beveridge another chance. In 37, Alex Connell returned to the Maroons, and Beveridge was the backup yet again. Connell struggled, and then Beveridge replaced Connell for a third time. I think Bill was getting used to this. This time, Beveridge played well, and the Maroons finished third in the Canadian division, making the postseason. This was his only playoff appearance. They would go on to defeat the Bruins in the playoffs, but in the next series, though the Rangers were led by former Maroon goalie Dave Kerr, they shut them out twice. This would be the Maroons' final playoffs and Beveridge's only NHL playoff experience. Now, he played in the minor leagues until 43, when he received a call-up for the Rangers for a last hurrah. He played in 17 games and recorded a shutout. After this campaign, he joined the Canadian Army. After his service, which we well appreciated because he was many players were crossover heroes back in the day, he finished his goaltending days playing senior hockey for the Ottawa Commanders. Now, this was the amateur Ottawa Senators, how they were named during World War II. And, of course, that league he played in was the Great Quebec Senior Hockey League. Now, after retiring from hockey for good in 45, he became a coach at Carleton University and also became a respected city councillor. Now, as one of the last surviving Ottawa Senators, he was present at the opening game in 92 for the new Ottawa side. He lived to see the great Don Beaupre get his first shutout for a Senators goalie in 50 years during the 95 season, before he died on February 13th, 1995. He's interred in Beechwood Cemetery in Ottawa. Now, his first several years were with Ottawa squads, including the Ottawa Shamrocks, 25 and 26, and the Ottawa New Edinburghs between 27 and 29, very successful years. Detroit Cougars, 14, 20, and 5 in 1930. The Senators in 31, unfortunately 0 and 8, with the Reds in 32, 23, 11, and 6. Ottawa Senators in 33, 7, 19, and 7, and 2 and 3 with the Reds. 34 with the Senators, the full season, 13, 29, 6. Eagles in 35, 11, 31, and 6. Maroons in 36, 14, 13, and 5. Maroons in 37, 12, 6, and 3. 38, the full campaign, 12, 30, and 6. 39, he split time with the Syracuse Stars and the New Haven Eagles of the IAHL, 16, 26, and 10. 54 contests, and also 2 games with the Providence Reds, 0 and 2. Syracuse Stars again in 1940, 20, 27, and 9. 41 with the Buffalo Bisons, 1927 and 9. Cleveland Barons of 42, 16, 12, and 2. New York Rangers in 43, 4, 10, and 3. Back with the Commandos with the QSHL in 44 and 45. Final NHL totals: 87 wins, 166 losses, 41 ties, 18,243 minutes played, 873 goals against, 18 shutouts, 287 average, and 2-3 in the postseason with a good 2.20 record. Now, with Beveridge passing, it was news, front page news throughout Ontario, especially Ottawa, and an announcer for TSN said, "Oh, it's something awful interesting." He said maybe he was waiting for Ottawa to get a shutout, and he finally saw it. He said, "My work is done. I motivated these young players. I've been a fan of this young team because Ottawa struggled. We know how they lost, 70 games in 1993. They won an opening night against Montreal, and the rest of the year was downhill. But ironically, the great Don Beaupré, which a lot of people compared his style to Beveridge, had that first shutout. So tremendous. So that's a legend of the great Bill Beveridge. If you like what we're doing here, give us a like, comment, subscribe, or share. And don't forget, requests, especially goalies. We have a lot of fans on the channel who love their goalies. Are always appreciated and always highly considered. And put it this way, we've done 2,000 podcasts in the channel, but I haven't covered everybody in NHL or WHA or minor pro history. There's got to be something I missed. So if you think I missed something, don't be afraid to tell me, because there's only one person smarter than me, and she just died, Queen Elizabeth. Queen Elizabeth was such an interpreter of her public. I think the reason why she lasted that long, because the energy of the public kept her going. And in a tribute to her, all I can say is this channel is like Queen Elizabeth. We respect the public. We listen to the public, and we want to serve the public. And you are the great citizens of this channel. God save the King. Have a great day, and please say a prayer for Queen Elizabeth. We're going to miss her. Have a good one. Bye.